BB's up. What's up, BB? He says, hey guys, why do you want for the RSS of the other authority channels to be changed frequently when submitting the super feed? I'm not sure I understand that question. I really don't understand that question. If you can clarify that, I'll come back. I'll try to answer the second part unless it's dependent on the first. He says, number 2, because there is minimum of text length of 300 words in each page post submitted, I wonder if words inside a block quote tag, which is basically words from other site, will be considered or counted in article's text length. Yes. If it's text on the page, it's counted as, it's still counted as text. It doesn't matter whether it's in a block quote or not. It's still counted. It's still adding relevancy to the page via text. So yeah, if you were taking a screenshot of text and inserting the screenshot, then maybe no, but Google can even read images now from what I understand. So it might even count towards that. Maybe not text length, but the relevancy anyway. So my point is, yeah, if you're adding text in block quotes, it's not going to make any difference. It's still adding to the article's text length. This is what Content Kingpin relies on to simplify the question. Let's say an article has 250 words, and if adding a quote with 50 words, will it count for 300 words in the article? Yes. Yes, it will. And don't get caught up in article length. I mean, I wouldn't suggest anything less than 300, but again, with curated posts, guys, you shouldn't have a problem being able to create, 5 to 600 words, 1,000 word posts, because it's, you can curate several pieces of content into one article, right? One curated post. And then all that you have to do, or your blogger, curator, right, which is what I call blogger now, all they have to do is, an opening paragraph, which could be a sentence or two, really just, explaining what the idea of the post is going to be. Then curated content to support the idea of the post with just a little snippet of commentary, right? So the author of the post, the publisher of the post, adding a little bit of content in between the curated pieces within the content, and in a conclusion, which could just be a sentence, which is typically a call to action, right? And that's your opportunity to link to an internal page on the site, if that makes sense. So again, you can make longer form content, which I recommend, using curated content, where you really only have to write, a couple, or your blogger only has to really write a couple of hundred words, and you end up with a long form post, if that makes sense. So it's about adding relevancy using other people's content. That's the point. That's the whole point of curated content, guys. All right.